returned from the Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, where for 40 days he was tempted by the devil. He ate nothing at all during those days, and when they were over, he was famished. The devil said to him, "Since you are the Son of God, command this stone to become a loaf of bread." Jesus answered him, "It is written, 'One does not live by bread alone.'" Then the devil led him up and showed him in an instant all the kingdoms of the world. And the devil said to him, "To you I will give their glory and all this authority, for it has been given over to me, and I give it to anyone I please. If you then will worship me, it will all be yours." Jesus answered him, "It is written, 'Worship the Lord your God and serve only him.'" Then the devil took him to Jerusalem and placed him on the pinnacle of the temple, saying to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down from here, for it is written, 'He will command his angels concerning you to protect you, and on their hands they will bear you up, so that you will not bash your foot against a stone.'" Jesus answered him, "It is said, 'Do not put the Lord your God to the test.'" When the devil had finished every test, he departed from him until an opportune time. The Lord is still speaking. This is the word of the Lord.
God is still speaking. Thanks be to God.
A wonderful God. Your mercy surrounds us. Your love sustains the world. And yet, why do we suffer? Why do we endure hardship and illness and calamity? Why are we tested? Help us to know that you alone are the author of life and salvation. To you alone must we worship and serve. Bless the speaking, the hearing, and the living of your holy word. Amen. In the life you've always wanted, John Ortberg tells a story about a test a college sophomore had to take in his ornithology class. That's the study of birds. Because the final exam was known to be exceedingly difficult, the young man put what he considered the ultimate effort in preparing for the exam. He studied for hours, he pored over his notes, he reread his textbook. He's then stunned when he walks into the classroom to take the exam. There's no blue book, there's no multiple choice questions, no text booklet at all. Just 25 pictures on the wall. Photos, not of birds, but of their feet. The test is to identify the birds by their feet. This is insane, the student protests. It can't be done. It must be done, as says the professor. It's the final. Well, I won't do it, he says. I'm walking out. Well, if you walk out, you'll fail the final. Well, go ahead and fail me then, the boy says, and he heads for the door. All right, you failed. Now, what is your name, son? The professor demands. The boy just pulls up his trousers, kicks off his shoes, and says, "You tell me!" So, now, like the exam in that story, sometimes, the tests that we face, they don't seem very fair, do they? At least they're unwarranted. The truth is, though, that we are always facing tests. There's tests of morality. There's tests of resolve and courage. Tests of justice. Tests of faith. And how we make it through these tests can have an enormous impact on our lives and the lives of others. How we face problems and struggles and adversity. How we face conflict. How we face faith that you are currently facing? Is there a problem at work? Trouble with a friend or loved one? Are you worried about your health, or do you feel overly burdened by the tasks and responsibilities? Do you face some kind of temptation? Something you know is wrong, but can't seem to stop yourself? Or is your anxiety tied to another person or thing, events that are out of your control, yet you want so much to find a way forward and into the light? I worry about my wife, her ongoing struggle with cancer. In the last few months, she's gone from one medicine to the next, each one not seeming to work, to bring her cancer marker count down. I know of no stronger person than Jan. Her fortitude and fight for life. And yet I can see the effects of this dreaded disease as she struggles for hope. But praise God, her last test showed improvement, and I am humbled by the tests of faith. Scripture tells us that Jesus was led into the wilderness by the Holy Spirit. High on the power of God after his baptism, before he begins his ministry, he goes to a deserted place, far from people and distractions, to pray, to fast, to reflect upon his calling, his ministry, his service to God. It's hard for us to relate. Who here has ever gone on a 40-day fast? I mean, our lives are so filled with comforts and distractions that we are seldom ever able to give our souls a chance to reflect and rest. Spiritual discipline, whatever the form, is left to monks and gurus, and we are all suffering because of it. For several weeks now, Jim or I have encouraged people to consider a 3-day spiritual retreat called Walk to Emmaus, which can have a tremendous effect on a person's faith. But people can't conceive of taking that much time away from work or family. We're too busy, we say, with duties and responsibilities. But is there anything more important, more life-giving than our relationship with our Savior? Jesus does not run from his insecurities, his struggles, his temptations. He embraces them. He purposely goes into the wilderness to wrestle with his troubles and his demons and to find the God he calls Father. If anything, Jesus is being faithful to the Lord as he prays and fasts and does this little dance with the devil. Let's take a closer look at these temptations. The first one seems simple enough. Jesus has been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. That's a really long time. His body was in desperate need of sustenance. Surely it wouldn't be so bad if he used his power to feed himself, turn a few rocks into bread. But the Son of God knows better. And the gifts of Jesus are meant to serve others, to glorify God, not to serve itself, however innocent it may seem. We all have gifts, my friends, but God does not bless us with these gifts for any kind of self-gratification. Blessings are not really blessings unless they are shared. We cannot think of ourselves even as an afterthought. Jesus shows us the way. It is to God who we must look. And it is to the Lord who we must give ourselves. For the next temptation, the devil offers political power. The power of kings and pharaohs, the power of presidents and nations. Who here has not thought, well, if I was in charge, things would be a lot different, right? Maybe so. Or would it? Politics, economic pressure, the use of the military, the laws we use to govern with, all these things in the realm of power. again we learn from Jesus that we must put our faith in God and God alone. The power of the world is not where God acts. And here, even the devil says that realm belongs to him. And so Jesus tells his tempter, worship the Lord your God and serve only him. God must be at the center of everything we do. And then there is the last temptation. The devil takes Jesus to the pinnacle of the temple, which was already on top of a great hill. This was a spot where you overlooked a drop of about 450 feet, straight down to the valley floor below. I mean, if Jesus jumped there, the angels caught him. Gosh, that would be a spectacle indeed. Or even if Jesus jumped down from the high roof into the courtyard below, filled with all those visiting pilgrims and priests, the vendors and the scribes, boy, they would certainly be amazed at this Jesus. But here's the thing, my friends. Sensationalism, fancy acts of showmanship, they are never the vehicle by which the gospel is delivered. Sure, in Jesus there were signs, there were incredible acts, there were miraculous things of power, but they always pointed to something greater, to God. And the true miracle that the Lord was working was inside. It was in people's minds and in their hearts. And after all, you don't put God to the test. You don't try to make some bargain or threat. And there's not always a place for blind trust. Now, I do want to mention that these three tests have direct correlations to events in Israel's history. It might be hard for us to understand that, but they are, and Luke makes a point of arranging it this way. Jesus pulls his answers straight from God's Word, lessons the Israelites were supposed to have learned in their own time in the wilderness. The first dealing with bread recalls the gift of manna in the desert. God reminding the people, though they cried out desperately for bread which they were miraculously given, it is God who gives all blessing. It is the Word of God that must be the bread. The second temptation recalls Israel's demand for a king, for political power, a time Israel put their faith in human power instead of God's power and relying on God's sovereignty. Other nations, they grumble, have kings, and though God says he will be their king, they persist. Even the Lord warns them that they'll regret it. The third test recalls how often in the wilderness the Israelites tested God. They were always complaining about one thing or another. They were never satisfied, even though God had just saved them. It's like the light bulb of gratitude and obedience just never came on. But where the nation of Israel failed, Jesus found success. The children of Israel, God's very own, had struggled. They consistently rejected God's guidance and direction. But Jesus, God's Son, stands in stark contrast to God's wayward children. The way the story is told, Jesus as Son of God shows that unlike the children of the Most High, the Israelites, or sons of God, Jesus gets it right. Jesus is faithful to God's calling for all human beings. So what's the passage teach us in the end? Certainly, by the way Luke tells the story, linking these temptations to Israel's struggles and failures, we see Jesus as the example of humanity, the human one, if you will, who is truly faithful to God. See, Israel, they messed up here and here and here, but Jesus got all those right. And further, the very next passage, Jesus reads from the prophet Isaiah in his hometown, where Jesus says what this Son of God is going to do. This Messiah is going to preach the good news to the poor, release captives, give sight to the blind, and proclaim the year of the Jubilee. So what are the tests of faith? when those moments come. Those moments of apprehension and despair. Those moments of temptation and doubt. First of all, it's very comforting to me to know that Jesus, too, had his time of trial and temptation. Jesus, though cloaked with power on high, is also completely human. In fact, I would argue that Jesus is everything that God intends for humanity to be. In this way, Jesus is the most human of all. No wonder they call him the Son of Man, the human one. Knowing Jesus went through this lets me know that temptation is part of the human condition. And like Jesus, with the help of the Holy Spirit, we too can overcome it. As far as lessons, first and foremost, Jesus teaches us that God is not a candy dispenser. When we pray, it's not like God is held hostage to our beck and call, giving whatever we want, instead of what God knows we need. If anything, as I said before, the Lord works on the heart, works on the inside, works in our lives to see what's important. Oh, that might be all well and good, Pastor Ron. It's not like I'm being selfish here. I just want God to get rid of the cancer, to make it not so, to give me a healing so that I can better serve Him. Where's the fault in that? My friends, like you, there are days that I pray my heart out for just such a thing. And I know that God hears me. But just as Jesus constantly tries to teach us, there is much more to life than our physical needs, than human politics and power, than all the things we seem so anxious about. The Lord works in the realm of God's kingdom at a level that we can scarcely comprehend. It's about trust. It's about relationship. It's about submitting to the Lord. It's about letting the Holy Spirit enter inside you so that you can find peace and grace and life. And we must remember that God is with us whenever such trials come our way. God didn't leave Jesus. In fact, our Savior, by going into the wilderness to fast and pray, was on a spiritual quest to commune with the Lord. And these tests of faith ultimately brought Jesus closer to God. It is the same with us. If we are willing to listen to the lessons they teach. And let us not forget that God is with us always. Let us learn from the tests of faith, my friends. Let us endeavor to heed the wisdom of our Savior. It is to God alone who we belong. And when we belong to God, when we truly give ourselves over to our only sovereign, it is the only thing that matters. Comforts, conveniences, even the need for basic sustenance, these do not cause us to worry, for we know that God has our backs. We must strive first for the kingdom, and all these things will be given to us. And we must submit to the power of God, a power made manifest not by the petty workings of human beings, but by the cross of Jesus Christ. And we must not test our God, make bargains and deals to try and get what we want, but simply trust in the one who gives us life. My friends, it is the journey that makes us stronger. I urge you, do not run away from your temptations or try and hide from your demons either. Face them in a way that God chooses, so that you may better orient yourself to the purposes of God and what the Lord wants of you in your life. We need not be afraid. God is with us. And God will help us through these trials, through the tests of faith, We will be refined like silver in the fire, and we will be able to face